Holy Child Higher Secondary School dan Tring Nong Thamai Krashim Matalang Bakari India bar away Bandrakhe Yakasi Laitluid Jongari India. Hakani Jingrakhe uba Ardent Melaba Samoid u MLA Jongan Nongkrem uralong ukongsan bat ulapan heru yakala malairong Jongari India. Hagbakin School kilapan yaki program bape kum kajing pensngai bakajing pensong shet yakani kasngi.
May the tricolor always fly high.
Wa jingkran hakani kasngi na kalyang jong ba adan ulo batai shai ba je kikan school ba gam juru iki kimi kikma ba kin hikai bdolang hakani ka Jingrakhe ya ka jingmot ka basisha jong kata ka jing Laitluid hakaba ko la ong ba kan arja ki jing Laitluid ka wi ka jing Laitluid ka banora ka jing matoy ba kalong ru ka jing kerkhu yakari ba goi pa ka jing Laitluid ka banra ka jing randien ba kalong ru ka jing tim yakari lani kata ka bau ong ka negative freedom but ka positive freedom. But ulakhat ya baro bangin jiet na ka positive freedom. Haga juga poru ubada haka Jingrakhe ya ka sila ilo ka di India ulapan kan mau. Pakari India menta ka mat ki babun ki jing e na ka jing sinsha donbor dan kita ga ka bos sarkar ha pakalo na jing ma ka bakhrau hi ki jai bende red pat. Ulo ang rubah ka makan ka sini Jingrakhe ya sila ilo ka di India. E ber Pynneh pensa de ben buram ya ka Jinglong Kyntang jong ka ti sinsha ka di India.
At the very outset, I would like to thank the principal of the school, members of the teaching staff, members of the non-teaching staff, the students, our dear parents who are here with us, Paul Dukhar, who is the Rambashnong of Dentring, the Rangbadong, and all the distinguished guests on the dais. I am indeed delighted to be part of this celebration on this bright and sunny morning. We are all here to commemorate our Independence Day and to express a joy and happiness for being liberated from the foreign rule. There are two things that I would like to speak on this occasion. And firstly, I would like to speak about the Independence Day. As you are all aware of the fact that India had been under the British rule for around 89 years. Though the Britishers had first set their feet in India on 1608, but they began to rule India from 1858. And it was under the undisputed leadership of Mahatma Gandhi from 1919, which was also known as the Gandhian era, from 1919 to 1947, that the people of this great nation rose up and fought against the British through non-violence movement. There were protests, agitations, demonstrations like Satyagraha, non-cooperative movement, civil disobedience movement, and the most famous Quit India movement 1942, which ultimately drove the British away and made them to leave India, and India became independence on this 15th August 1947. India was formed with a combination of many states. It is also known as the Union of States. A constitution to this effect was framed, taking into consideration the diverse nature of different states in India. The Constitution of India was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on the 26th November 1949 and finally became effective on the 26th January 1950. There are many special provisions incorporated into the Constitution of India, such as the Article 370, which had been recently abrogated by the NDA government, Article 371A for the state of Nagaland, Article 371G for the state of Mizoram, and also the 6th schedule to the Constitution of India. Well, my dear friends, what do we understand when we use the word independence? I believe we mean freedom. Freedom from the bondage of slavery, freedom to govern ourselves according to our own wish and genius, freedom to practice our culture and traditions, freedom to profess our faith and religion. However, it appears to me that there are two types of freedom: the positive freedom and the negative freedom. The negative freedom is a kind of a freedom where people do not want any kind of intervention from anyone. They just want to do whatever they want, which is equivalent to the unbridled liberty. And this kind of freedom is detrimental towards the society and the state. Whereas positive freedom is a kind of freedom where citizens willingly surrender certain amounts of their personal rights to the state for the best interests of the state and to ensure that the rule of law prevail. I would encourage each one of you to embrace positive freedom and reject negative freedom. Secondly, I would like to speak about independence in the present context. Are we living in a truly independent country? That is the question that each one of us needs to ask. Is the Constitution of India being respected and safeguarded? The preamble of the Constitution says that we, the people of India, solemnly resolve to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, liberty, equality, and to promote among them all fraternity. What do we see today during the present dispensation in the country? Any hesitation, I can say that there has been a serious threat to the minorities in the country. Therefore, while we are celebrating independence, we must also renew our commitment to protect and safeguard the Constitution.